What's happening? What's happening, everybody? Let me I'm pinning this comment. I'm pinning this comment. Y'all do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. I'm pinning this comment. All right, comment pinned. Make sure everything where it's supposed to be, like it's supposed to be, where it's supposed to be, like it's supposed to be. Okay, everything is everything. Take off this sweatshirt. Just got back from picking Junior up not too long ago. We about to go ahead and get into it. First, thank you for tuning in, everybody. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, I'd like to say welcome. And tonight, this is the price action recap for October 18th, 2022. Yeah. This is your first time pulling up the Tim's Tidbit, man. Y'all see Spidey back there. I already said welcome. If it ain't your first time pulling up, welcome. And thank you for always pulling up. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day and talk about the price action. Why do I get on here and talk about the price action? Because I want to help somebody get the aha moment when it comes to investing, when it comes to trading, hold on. I keep seeing myself move. I got to close this window. I got to close that. I keep seeing myself moving. It's distracting me. I'm sorry, y'all. I started doing Tim's Tidbit, just sharing my knowledge that I had, paid for or learned for free or whatever, picked up along the way, however you want to say it. Start sharing it with friends and family. Now I get on Al Gore's internet every single day so I can show people what a full-time trader would do in any situation. Not everybody wants to be a full-time trader. Not everybody wants to leave their job, but a lot of people want to dabble, if you will, in the stock market. So I just get on Al Gore's internet and I share my thoughts on it for free. All right. Why? Because I want you to take all that money that you would pay somebody for a course, pay somebody for a trade room, pay somebody for a Discord, pay somebody for a call out service, and just put it in your brokerage account, put it in, and then all the stuff that you learn here or from ICT or from the internet somewhere else, all the stuff that you learn for free, then just go apply it and utilize that money to make your money work for you instead of you working for your money. That's why I do what I do. Only thing I ask you to do is hit the like button. Just hit the like. And while I get my soul glow together, since y'all keep letting me do this without my soul glow, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know what I mean by my soul glow, let me show you right here. See, this is no soul glow. I ain't got my soul glow on. And then when I turn the soul glow on, it'd be like, just let your soul glow. Let me show you the difference again in case you missed it. In case you missed it. Come on, soul glow, act right. Get together, soul glow. Don't fall on my head. No soul glow. Ready? Just let your soul glow. Hey, man, let me see who in the chat, man. Let me see who in the chat. What's up, Tanya? What's down is sick, but the market's key. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Tanya. Hope you feel better. Michelle Tucker. What's going on, Michelle Tucker? Yeah, get well soon, Tanya. Get well. Here to learn and share. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? I pray that you feel better soon. Hey, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If anybody want to ask a question, click on that link. It should be pinned to the top of the chat. Click on that link. You can pull up on the stage. You can leave your camera off. You can turn your camera on. But I tell you, if you turn your camera on, be looking at your background to see if your house junky. But you can leave your camera off. You can leave your camera on. Come up, ask your question. I like when you come up and ask your question because I can understand the question better. Because sometimes I read and don't be reading, and I be reading stuff all wrong. What's up, KC? Where the rest of the Sunshine Band? What's up, Tranisha? I see you in the chat earlier today. What's going on, FC? What's happening? Good evening. What's going on, TK? TK. Hey, TK, if this ain't your first time pulling up, I jalapies, but I don't remember seeing TK. So if this is your first time pulling up, welcome. If you usually be in the back and you just be quiet, I'm glad you came to the front. How you doing, TK? Just let your soul glow. What's up? What's up, 100? Tell Jasper I said, hello, Jasper. Hello, Jasper. You cute little Jasper. You cute little Jasper. I love you so much, Jasper. Hello, Jasper. Hey, man, let's get into the price action, man. Let's see what the price did today. Help if I share my screen. Share my screen. Wait a minute. What the haberdasher hemoglobin going on here? Where's my? Oh, I had to stop. Hey, 100, get off my screen. Hey, I had to restart my computer, so I don't have anything open. Let me open up Ninja Trader. While we waiting on Ninja Trader to open up, let me bring a window over here, and we'll go talk to our homegirl. Y'all know who she is. Y'all sing it with me, man. Spotleen, where you at, baby? Yeah, hey, how you doing? Hey, yes, get out of the way. You get out of the way. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. Hey, here goes Spotleen. Everybody know. Oh, Spotleen up in the aftermarket. That means that Netflix and the other communication services and tech companies must be doing well. How did Netflix do on their earnings? Do anybody know how Netflix? Do anybody know how Netflix did on their earnings? Where y'all at? Oh, there y'all go. Does anybody know? Hello, Valdez. How are you? Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes, Valdez. What's going? Get off my screen. 100. Angela. What's going on, Angela? Hey, if I put Angela together with Valdez, we got District Attorney Angela Valdez in the building. How about that? What's up, Fine and Superman? What's going on? Hey, do anybody know how Netflix did on their earnings? Since don't nobody know, let's go look and see. Let's look at Netflix. Netflizzles, NFLX. There you go. Netflizzles. It's after the time. Oh no, Netflix don't show on here. Netflix should be showing on here because the spot's still showing. The spot's still showing. Why Netflix ain't showing? There you go, right there. Look at that. I know it. Look at that. That's the. I don't know why. On y'all Trade View, do y'all Trade View? Find a Superman. Get off my screen. Do y'all Trade View like show the candles for the time that it starts instead of the time that it ends? That drives me crazy because I'm used to candles being named for the time that they end. But like on Trading View, like this say 1500, but that's the 4 o'clock candle. That's the candle that this is the candle that starts at 3 and ends at 4. But I'm used to the candle that starts at 3 and ends at 4 being named 4 o'clock or 1600. But like I said, look at there. Netflix got a ping in the aftermarket. So I'm assuming they did. They beat. I appreciate that, Benson. They crushed it. I appreciate that. So if Netflix crushed it and Netflix beat all of those tech companies that were down today, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're doing good in the aftermarket because Spotleen is up. And how can we check that to see if my thesis is correct? Right? Look, see Netflix counted for today. See how trash it was? And then you see the aftermarket. Where did it go in aftermarket? Let me go back to the hourly chart. It went back to 274.03. It was at 274.03 in the aftermarket. And today it closed at 24. Got to be more careful. That's why I couldn't see it. It's off the screen. It's off the freaking screen. It is. Come here, info line. Clickety click. It is 13, almost 14% up in the aftermarket. That is retarded. I'm hoping that stays there until tomorrow morning, until after 9:30. I ain't gonna hold y'all. In the morning, if we get in a big gap up in the morning, we ain't gonna be on long in the morning because I got me some calls when we revisited that 4-hour mitigation block and that 4-hour gap. I got me some calls, but I also put on a small hedge on some puts in case it wanted to do something stupid. But if we get in a big gap up in the morning, we ain't gonna be on here long in the morning, because I'm gonna be over there looking at my money, make sure it ain't acting funny. Hey, but I ain't even gotta check nothing else. I know Apple probably up. Apple, if I spell it right, Apple, they up a little bit. Microsoft, God dog it, what's going on? Up, yep, up a few dollars, up good to the top of the day's range. Google, what Google looking like? Google up to the almost to the top of today's range. Tesla up a little bit. Who else? We got Apple, Microsoft, Google, Tesla. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? Microsoft, Apple. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing, y'all? Who am I missing? Heat map, stocks. Don't want no sector grouping. Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon. I'm missing Amazon. Y'all, thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. Amazon up almost at the top of the day's range. Everybody's up in after hours. That's what I just said. If they did good, everybody was getting the sympathy move. Netflix stock up 10%. It's 13 now. Subscriber growth exceeded targets. Okay, then. Okay. Whatever that W mean, TK, appreciate that. Per market watch. I appreciate that. Here to learn and share. What's up, Ollie the GOAT? Or anybody? What's up, Kareem? Drake, go! Where you slid up here? Up the live over. Robinson here. I see y'all in the morning, man. Nah, those just jokes, man. Those just jokes. What's up, Audrey? I appreciate that. Michelle Tucker. You I wasn't looking for Nvidia. Nvidia way down the line somewhat. Nvidia way over here. Nvidia number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Nvidia number 17. Uh-oh. Y'all hold on for a second. My soda dripping out my straw. Your job here is done. Get off my live. Hey, let's we looked at Spalene. We looked at a few other things. Now let's go look at the price action. As y'all see, I adjusted my I be adjusting my charts all the time because I be hating when all that junk be all over my charts. It be like driving me crazy. And I try to keep my charts like annotated with the most current stuff. And as y'all see, I've adjusted my chart to it says equilibrium from 1018. That means I got the equilibrium marked for just this week. For today. I said this week, just for today, right? This equilibrium for today's range. The reason why I marked it for the equilibrium for today's range is because we had been hanging out in the top of our box. Like we had our box that was running from the high of the 5th down to the low of the 14th or 17th. One of the days we had it running down there. I can't remember. I think we had it running to the low of the 14th from Friday. It was one of these days we had it, right? And so we were hanging out in the top quadrant up here. Man, we talked about this morning. We were hanging out in the top quadrant. The market was showing unwillingness, to drop down into the discount of our range. So after we closed the day, after we pushed back up, you know what I'm saying, and closed up back in the top quadrant today, and then right afterwards, we moved back into the premium of the top portion, the premium portion. We moved back into a premium of the premium. Anybody who don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at the live we did this morning. or look at ICT videos when he talked about breaking it down in quadrants, right? So once I saw we quickly moved into the premium of the premium, I said, okay, let me go ahead and adjust my charts. And then I decided to make my daily dealing range and my equilibrium be just for today. And then if we, let me just put this here, boom, pretty much put that there. I'm just going, if I put it to the bottom of there, if I go from the top, this is pretty much like from equilibrium to the top. This is pretty much the top quadrant right there. But I'll just go to the low right there, just, you know what I'm saying, just to put it there, right? And so as you see, we still in that top quadrant up there. You know what I'm saying? We got the premium in a discount of the premium. And then if you go all the way to the bottom, then you'll have the discount down here, and you'll have a premium and a discount on the bottom, right? So I still got it in my mind, but I just put that line there just so I know, okay, I'm working off this range, and I still got it in my mind that we're in a premium of the top quadrant and we're in a premium of the day. So I'm watching how price action move based off of that. And then the rest of it is self-explanatory. Got a couple PDAs down here, 4-hour fair value gaps. The weekly low, which is yesterday's low, and then today's low, today's high, and then a weekly high from the 5th of October, which was 2 weeks ago. The week of the 3rd through the 7th high is the top of the box. This top of the weekly box, bottom of the weekly box, top of the daily box, bottom of the daily box. And that's all I got marked out on the spot. That's what I'm looking at on the SPY for now. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the ES. So today we see we still pushing up. We came up early in the New York session, like on the opening candle, and we came up pretty much wick for wick with this high over here that we were watching. We did not break through that high today. We came up wick for wick with the high, and then we pushed back down. As you see, the red area up here, I don't know if y'all can see that too well. Yes, you can see it. The red area, this is what I was talking about. This is the premium of the premium. This green area is the discount of the premium. And our dealing range was like down here somewhere. Our entire deal, let me see where our entire dealing range was. Let me check it out. So coming from the TZOP to the bottom, boom. So that was our dealing range down from this low on the 3rd to this high over here on the 5th, right? So this is equilibrium, the white dotted line right there, and above equilibrium is the premium. And then when you break it down in quadrants, you have a premium and a discount within the premium, and then you have a trap phone jumping. You have a premium and a discount within the discount. And see how price, we moved from a discount overall up into a premium, right? But we never moved back to the discount. So when we refuse to move back to the discount overnight and through to London, I say, okay, I'm not interested in the discount area anymore. I'm just breaking it down into quadrants, and I'm going to look at the discount in the premium of the premium, right? I know I said this earlier today, but don't nobody go back and look at the live. So I'm saying it again. And for those y'all that do go back and look at the lives, I jalapies. So you have the premium in the discount contained within the premium. So now on the New York Open, right here we are, these 60-minute candles. I can get this fib. Oh, I keep the fib there because I might need it. I'm put the get out of the way. I'm gonna put the fib over here just in case I need it. Just sit you right there, Mr. Fib, but not yet. Sit you right there, Mr. Fib, but not yet. Okay, so let's blow this up. All right. So on the opening count, let's go to 15-minute counter so we can like really see like all the details. So we opened up the New York at 37.63.75. Right around here where I got my mouse moving around. So we opened up the New York up there. We opened up in a premium market, right? So we opened up in a premium market. I was talking about how, you know, the market was looking really bullish, but I do not like buying in the premium. I like to sell in the premium and buy in the discount. I do not like buying in the premium, right? So the market, it did give me a sell setup, but I did not get it. Because why didn't I get it? Because I was waiting for it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to blow this up really big, just like this right here. Right? Blow this up really big like this right here. And then where's the 9? This is the 9. This is the 945 candle right here. Right? This is the 945 candle. Wait a minute. If that's the 945 candle, that's not when we open. 37, 73, 75. I got that 10 points lower than it should be. Now, that's right. That's where we opened that up there. We opened up at 37, 73, 75, not 37, 63. That's the 940. Okay, had that on the wrong candle. Okay, this is the 945 candle right here. So I'm going to put a line right there on a 945 candle, and we're going to have a little interaction. Okay, so I'm going to make this line. I'm fattening this line up, put it on 3, and I'm going to make it red. I'm going to make it white since the red ain't up there. Okay, so that white line right there, let me make it a little bit fatter than that so y'all can really see it. 4. So that white line right there, that shows you the New York Open, right? That line right there shows you the New York Open, right? These are 15-minute candles right here. These are so you got the New York Open right here. That's 9:45, right? That's 10 o'clock. That's this 9:45 where the line is. This red candle right here is 10 o'clock. This green candle right here is 10:15. This red candle right here is 10:30. This candle right here is at 10:45. This candle right here is 11 o'clock, right? So in between, let me get another line. Copy, paste. I'm gonna make this red. Crimson, close enough. If somebody put in the chat, I'm gonna go read the chat and just talk about dumb stuff while y'all look at this. Looking at this chart right here, right? Looking at this chart, I'm gonna make it a little bit easier for y'all. Got sell side liquidity right here. Sell side liquidity right here. Paste. Okay. I'll make that fatter so y'all can see that better. I'm exaggerating everything tonight. Okay. Now, looking at this chart and knowing how I trade, can somebody tell me the trade setup that I was going for? What's up, Tim Dog? Tim Dog, I especially want you to put your answer in there. So looking between the 9:30 when we open up until 11:30 over here, and we got a break. We got a sell side liquidity right down here. Somebody tell me the trade. Can somebody tell me the trade? You ain't got to tell me the details, but just tell me what the trade was, what the setup was that I missed. Right, looking in between this time range right here, based off the clues that I put on the screen. Let me hide this other stuff so it don't confuse you. Now, between this is the 9:30 open, this white line, 11:30, this red line. I learned how to read charts The first person I learned how to read charts from was Jay the Trader. Then the person that taught me, look at Michelle Tucker. Look at Michelle Tucker. Michelle Tucker to hit it out the park. You feel me? Michelle Tucker, you for hitting it out the park, Michelle Tucker. I want you to DM me your shirt size, color you want, and what t-shirt you want off of the new TLI.com. Go look on there tonight and look up and let me know what your shirt size is, what color. Oh, it's getting cold. What sweatshirt you want. Sweatshirt or shirt. It don't matter. A sweatshirt or a t-shirt, whichever one you want. Go on the new TLI.com tonight and look at which one you want, and then DM me on Instagram, and I check my DM, Michelle Tucker, and and give me your mailing address and all that, and I send you a shirt, cause you participated and you didn't hurt my feelings like they did the other night. Like they did the other night. And also just to sweeten it up a little bit, you can also, if you want this one right here, you can also include that in there. This is only exclusive for me and my family. And if you want this one, you can get this one too. But you ain't got it. I just want you to know I'm sweetening up the pot. If you want Black Spider, you can get Black Spider too. But just go on there and let me, you ain't gonna see Black Spider on there, but just let me know your size, your color, and the sweatshirts. They unisex. They don't have male and female. The t-shirts, they got male and female sizes, but the sweatshirts, they only got they just unisex. But like Michelle Tucker said, we had a let me put it up there. Breaking market structure, took out sell side, retraced, then go lower. Right there. Breaking market structure, took out sell side, came back up to the fair value gap right there. We had two breaking market structures. Actually, we had a breaking market structure there. Then we had a breaking market structure here. Well, and you could tell we made a run on liquidity right here. This is how you could tell we took out the sell side, right? This right here was just a breaking market structure saying, I want to keep going down this way. This was a breaking market structure where we took out sell side because we wicked up off of it. And after we took that sell side, then we came back up into the fair value gap right there at the breaking market structure. That's my liquidity run reversal. That's the breaking market structure, fair value gap retracement. Why? Because we broke structure right on this candle here. The very next candle, we created a fair value gap. And then after we created that fair value gap, we revisited that fair value gap right there. The only reason why I missed it, let me show y'all why I missed this trade right here. When I go here to there, y'all know I wait at equilibrium on the fair value gaps. This is where I was waiting at right here. I was waiting right there at equilibrium. What is that? 37, 48, 75. That's where I was waiting at on equilibrium. It only retraced back up to 37, 47, 75. So 1 point away. It only retraced back up. It came right back up a little bit into the wick of this candle. It didn't come back to equilibrium. So that's why I couldn't get the short, because we were in the premium. We had the breaking market structure, fair value gap retrace in the premium. So I was trying to sell, but it didn't come back to my price. And y'all already know I'm trying to be disciplined, and I try not to chase if it don't come to my price that I want. Okay, so thank you for participating, everybody that participated. Congratulations to Michelle Tucker. All right. So after we did that, we sold down, baby, your street in the Range Rover, right? And when we went down, baby, your street in the Range Rover, if you look right about, these are 4-hour candles now. If you get out the way for a second, Mr. Fibonacci, turn you off, apply. If you look right about, open this up. Trying to find my, it was farther. Where was it? It was far. Let me see. I think it was farther on the other side. I done deleted all of my stuff, so I got to go back and look now. Where we at? Okay. We opened up the 18th right here. Okay, there we go, right there. I had to look at the other screen to find it. So here we go. Rectangulation. Boom. Right there. If you look right here, there is a 4-hour fair value gap right there. Right? We had a 4-hour fair value gap right there on the chart, right? We came down, baby, Yo Street and Range Rover, right? Went to that 4-hour fair value gap, right? Does anybody know what this area is right here with this big green candle? And we're going to include this little small candle too, right? Do anybody know what that area right there is? Right? We're going to include that the body of that little small candle too, right? So here we go. We coming down here. We ran sell side liquidity. We wicked back up. We made a high, right? And then we came down to here. We made a low. This is the clue right here. This low and this low. That's the clue. And then pang out, we took off and broke through this high. This little area right there with that up close candle that I marked out right there. Do anybody know what that is right there? Ain't no more gifts given out anyway. We just doing interactive for the fun right now. Do anybody know what this green candle that I highlighted and spread across there? Do anybody know what that is? Somebody put it in the chat. Mitigation block. Michelle Tucker. Oh no, here to learn and shall beat you. I was gonna say Michelle Tucker batting 1,000 on 1,000. Yeah, hell man. Mitigation block. Here to learn and share all over it. So we came down to a 4-hour fair value gap and a mitigation block, and then we ping out. We took off, went back up into a premium, right? And then at that was at the 2 o'clock count. Let me put it on 60 minutes. Let's go to 15 minutes so we can get some So here we go. We came down at 11:45 candle, hit the mitigation block, right? We touched the mitigation block, came back up into the premium, right? We came back up into the premium, and we came back up into the premium, right? Go to the 60-minute for a second. We came up into the premium into a 60-minute fair value gap. We came down to a 4-hour mitigation block in the discount, and we pushed back up to a 60-minute fair value gap in the premium, right? I did not try to do anything right here because we were too close to equilibrium. And so many times in my back testing, I have been burnt when I try to take a trade when it's this close to equilibrium. And I'd be like, oh, we're about to sell back down. But we be so close to equilibrium, we just get it, pop it to the discount a little bit and take back off. So I didn't try to do anything with this right here. I ain't try to sell it. I ain't try to go long. I ain't try to do nothing when we hit this 60-minute fair value gap. But we came to a 4-hour mitigation block right there. Then we pushed up into a 60-minute fair value gap in the premium, right? So then when we started selling back down, right, on this 3 o'clock candle, y'all already know I don't be trying to take no futures trades after 3 o'clock, right? But I zoomed out to 4 hours, right? I zoomed out to 4 hours and I said, let's see what we got going on, right? So we came down on the 4-hour chart. We ran major sell side liquidity, right? We pushed up, right, into this fair value gap area right here, right? We pushed back down, right? Failed to break that low, came up. Once we broke this high, I said, this is a mitigation block right there. We came back down to the mitigation block and we pushed back up into the premium. When we came back down again, right? I say, if we hit this 4-hour fair value gap and we don't flush down to at least 50% of this mitigation block or lower, that would be a good place to get a swing for some calls, because I'm just trusting the process of, on the higher time frame, the target is at least up here. The target is at least there to complete this market make or buy model. So I said, if we come back down to this 4-hour fair value gap, because we came to the mitigation block and then took off, right? And then I said, if we come down here in this 4-hour fair value gap hold and we don't flush through this mitigation block, or at least 50% of it whole, because I was like, we could have been messing with the 4-hour fair value gap the first time, you know what I'm saying, and just push through it a little bit. So now this time we come back to this mitigation block. If this mitigation block or this fair value gap hold, this will be a nice place to do a swing trade on some calls, right? Because I believe that the target is there based off of what we're doing now. The market is showing an unwillingness to drop below this drop into the discount here. It's been hanging out in the premium area, working the discount in the premium there, right? And then to back that up a little bit, right? If you drop down to a 60-minute chart, if you notice, right, before market open, we was hovering around equilibrium, right, just above it some. Then after market open, going through like the afternoon, we hovered around equilibrium again, right, on the lower side of it, right, before closing out the day. And then if you just look at the and I ran fibs for just the daily range. I went from the low of today because we opened here, so I went from the low of the day up to the high of the day, right? And that's right around equilibrium still. Equilibrium a little bit lower. So it's all, we just hovering around equilibrium, right? Drop down to the 15-minute, you know what I'm saying? And you can see it's flirting. It's just going back and forth with equilibrium. Came just below equilibrium, pushed up, dropped down to a deep discount, back to equilibrium, dropped down, broke through equilibrium. So I was like, okay, the market hanging out up here. I'll put something on for a trade, right? For a swing trade. And then I put on a small hedge in case the market wants to hit me with the 52 fake out and sell off Mammy tomorrow. But looking at how the big boys were trading today, you know, I looked at Apple. Looked at Apple. Apple was dying off. Apple looked just like the market. The market candle looked just like Apple candle, right? And then looked at Microsoft, right? I did all of this right here. Looked at Microsoft. Looked at Tesla, right? All this right here. Looked at Google. Looked at Google, right? And the only thing I can hear ringing in my head is ICT saying on bullish trends, on bullish moves, on bullish rallies, the big boys buy on red days. They buy on big red days. The big boys buy on red days, right? That's all I kept hearing him say in my head. The big boys buy on red days, right? So we're in a bullish move. We're in a bullish bounce. We're in a bullish rally, whatever you want to call it, right? So, and then coupled with the fact that we were hanging out in the premium area of our dealing range, right? We was hanging out in the premium, unwillingness to go lower, bullish rally, you know what I'm saying? Just ran major sell side, right? Just traded up through this green candle, right? So we traded up through this green candle, and then we came back down to that green candle. Yeah, we traded through it, then we came back down to it. Right? When you come back down, you wait. When you trade through the green candle, you wait for it to come back down to it and then finish its move, right? So we traded through the green candle. We came back down to the green candle. You move rapidly back to the premium, up here in the premium, not wanting to, you know what I'm saying, give up nothing to the downside. Now I'm expecting it to finish its move. And then I'll say, hey, I'm just trusting the process because looking at the chart, you know, it's giving me finish this market maker sell model, buy model vibes. And I really don't think that's the target. I think this is the target right there. And why do I think that's the target? Because if I go to a higher time frame than 15 minutes, I can shrink it down a little bit more. Right? So looking at this right here, this is not the start of the move. This is just a retracement inside this down move. This is the start of the move. That's why I feel like that's the ultimate target. I believe that's the ultimate target because this is the start of the down move, and that getting back there and running that buy side liquidity will complete this market maker buy model right there. And that, my people, is the price action recap for the day with a little bit of extra commentary on the possibility of taking a short and the possibility of taking a swing trade off of today's possibility. I mean, off today's price action. And I appreciate y'all. That's all I got time for. What's up, King Ali? I appreciate that. Mitigation block because it didn't make a lower low. Yes, you're right. Captain Obvious. You ever seen that movie Pootie Tang? And it's hot too. Hey man, do anybody got anything? If no one had, oh, it just popped, baby. I think it just popped. It's still hurting though. It's still hurting. I just heard a pop, but it's still hurting. Do anybody got anything? If don't nobody have anything, we're gonna go ahead and call it. If you do have anything, let me see. Tim, real talk, isn't being too disciplined. Isn't that being too disciplined? I see T say to enter that trade at the bottom of the fair value gap. Notice not being too disciplined. That's my trading style. That's my trade style. ICT enter off of the bottom of the fair value gap. I enter off 50%. That's my trade. That's my trading setup. You learn. Jesus. Go ahead, baby. You learned chart from Jay the Trader. Jay the Trader was the first person that taught me how to read the story of the candles. He the first person that taught me how to read the story, like really, you know what I'm saying? He broke down like reading the story of the candles in a language that I understood. He was the first person that taught me how to, like, you know what I'm saying, really see what the candles was doing. Like, and he put it like in like a story format. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bears went downhill and they got their big cousin because the Bulls had beat up on them and ran them back up here. So, you know what I'm saying? They went and he just did stuff like that. And then ICT, the stuff that I learned from ICT with all of the he put the why behind the candles doing what they doing. And so now it just makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay taught me how to read the book, and ICT taught me how to understand the book. I wasn't just reading it and memorizing it. I understood what the author meant when he wrote the book, when I learned what ICT taught me. That's the difference. And you wonder why no one wants to. But you said it like 40 minutes after they did. Yeah. That's it. Hopefully that answers you. But if you look at the stuff, from ICT, I'm telling you like this right here. If you're the type of person that want to know the why behind everything that you do, sit down and look at the whole ICT core content mentorship videos. It's like videos on top of it. He giving away his whole mentorship for free, right? Look at that and you're going to understand everything that ICT talk about. It's a lot. But if you just want to learn like one setup that's going to make you an effective trader, go look at the Sniper series, look at the Market Maker Primer series, and then look at the 2022 Mentorship series, and you'll have a clear understanding of that exact breaking market structure, fair value gap retracement, the thing that I call the liquidity run reversal. I pieced that together from looking at all them other videos, and then when he put out the 2022 Mentorship, I'm like, that's my setup that I trade from looking at 100 videos. But he put it all in one series in the 2022 Mentorship. So if you already understand his lingo, just look at the 2022 Mentorship. But if you don't understand his lingo, look at the Primer series, the Sniper series, and then look at the 2022 Mentorship series, and you'll be good. Not my fault. You. J Story Time was good for beginners. Get your feet wet, and ICT took it over the edge. Yeah, ICT changed the game, man. ICT changed the game. When it comes to giving out free information that's valuable, man, can't nobody hold a candle to ICT. Hey, I don't know if it's because me and him like the same age. It's like, but I vibe with him. You know what I'm saying? All his rants, all his pettiness, I vibe with him. A lot of people don't vibe with him. A lot of people can't stand listening to his voice. But I guess it's an old man thing. I vibe with him. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, I don't see nothing in the chat, man. Y'all ain't asking nothing. We've been on here for 46 minutes. I'm gonna go hang out with my. Hey man, y'all tell my sweetie congratulations in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for your prayers. My sweetie got offered a job to be the HR manager. You know what I'm saying? She's currently the operations manager. She got offered a job to be the HR manager. She texted me today, said, I got the job. I just accepted it. She's not gonna move into the position until early next year, like the beginning of the year, January, because they got to get through peak season, got to get them turkeys and them pumpkins, you got to get them pumpkins, Thanksgiving turkeys and them Christmas trees to the stores. Well, they don't do the Christmas trees, they do the turkeys. So they got to do the pumpkins and the turkeys and all that stuff. They got to get it to the stores. So, you know what I'm saying? They need her to finish that mission. And then she moving on to bigger and better things. I appreciate y'all for your prayers. You know what I'm saying? She been dealing with a lot. I've been trying to be as supportive as I can. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm always a good listener, but baby, if you're still on here, I love you and you deserve it. Tim Dog, you got to say sweetie. It ain't wifey. It's sweetie. You got to say congrats, sweetie. Wifey is somebody from a RL song. Try me, you still right by me. Not to by me. Up and up and up. You gotta say sweetie. Yes, sweetie. There you go. I got a wife, and she's my sweetie. I don't have a wifey. I appreciate that, Tim Dog. See how Tim Dog jumped on that? That's it. Eggs, pies, turkeys, collard greens. If y'all knew what it takes to get it, man. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We gonna do this again at 9 o'clock tomorrow. I'm gonna be on time tomorrow because, well, if my knee ain't hurting in the morning, I'm gonna go run. But if my knee's still hurting, I'm not gonna run in the morning. So I definitely be on time. But if I run, I'm gonna try to be on time anyway. I only be like 2 or 3 minutes late anyway. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know how I like to end it. I don't be wanting to end it on a sour note. So I'm just going to keep it light tonight and say, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of the time you got now and tell the loved ones that's still here that you love them. Pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I was thinking about you. I love you. And we're going to keep it real light tonight. You feel me? I see y'all in the morning, man, 9 o'clock. Be there or be square. I'm gone, man. Yeah.